So I was talking to my brother about the latest nonsense, and we were talking about like the metaverse and how like the powers that be very obviously want us all to be in our stupid little goggles and their stupid little neighborhoods with virtual currency and virtual properties and stuff like that, and they just want us constantly in our stupid goggles, all day, every day, while they control everything and in our little pods, so we don't ever move, but we believe like we're moving because we can feel it all and stuff like that. And then we were talking about Boston Dynamics, one of the creepiest companies of all time, and I wonder if the metaverse is going to somehow be combined with these kind of exoskeleton suits and robots that they're creating. Look at this. Look at this machine. This is obviously a war machine being developed, before us. They've been prepping us for the robot invasion and the alien invasion for a very long time. But check out this, because this is like, this company is so creepy. But look at the parkour this guy does. This is a war robot that they're developing, and he can do all the parkour and look at this stuff. Here comes the other one. So this video just came out this summer. Very advanced robots, and obviously not up to human level yet, but who knows what they're not showing us. There's all kinds of wars and weapons of war and all kinds of things under development right now. We have no idea. So they're obviously, so listen, the powers that be, they're obviously quite advanced. They have a lot of technology. They're able to use it. We live in a very technologically centric universe. They can track us a lot of different places, and they've got cameras all over the place, various kinds of things. And so they're obviously very technologically advanced and very capable. They have a lot of resources. Very, very clearly, this is all true. And yet, the people of God are not in dread of this, or at least they shouldn't be in dread of this, because as creepy as I find this stuff, I recognize that the future is the Lord's, right? The future is the Lord's, and that we will rule and reign. In fact, we'll reign with him. That's what it says in the scripture. We will reign with Christ. The future is Christ's, and excuse me. And Christ wants us to enjoy the future, and so we're going to be part of that. We're going to be in the mix. We're going to be the ones that are building civilization. Obviously, Christ is going to empower all of that work, but there's just no way around it, right? So a Christian is not in dread of these machines, right? This is the schemes that people have, to try to create. They got the metaverse going on. They've got transhumanism and all kinds of weird, crazy ideas and imaginations that these weirdos have. But we're not in dread of this. But it's what I find funny about this is that simultaneously to this, as they're developing these robots to, who knows what they plan to do with them? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm not making any allegations here. I'm just saying this is creepy. Simultaneous to this, we're not in dread over their weapons and machines of war. They are in dread over this. This is Hello Ninja.
What? It's those ninjas. I just know it. They're super sneaky. Watch very carefully and listen. They could be anywhere.
What do we do? They're looking and listening really, really hard.
Then we gotta be really, really quiet and not let them see us. You know what that means.
Yeah, we're gonna do a double kata. Let's call on Stealth of the Panther
and Color of the Chameleon.
It's a cool show. The pagans are in dread of this. They wrote some fear porn about it. They're very worried about the inroads, and they've got a few allegedly Christian Karens on their side that are wringing their hands about how evil Doug Wilson is. It just warms my heart to know that they're just so worried about this. Meanwhile, they've got these weapons of war under development right now that are ultra creepy. I mean, look at these things. And we're okay with it. You know what I mean? We're not in dread of this because we understand that these machines, as powerful as they might become one day, are nothing Nothing compared to the power of God who is on our side. What a crazy contrast, right? This is their schemes, and this is our schemes, and they're the ones in fear. Speaking of things that nobody's scared of, Gospel Coalition. This organization is the sketchiest organization that I know about, and maybe except for the FBI or the CIA. But this is the sketchiest blog site that I know about. Like, look at this. So yesterday we talked about the article that they edited the article about Rittenhouse and how it's racist that he wasn't that he was apprehended with no incident, and then this other guy who's allegedly unarmed but actually he was armed with a deadly weapon, and all the lies that he produced. So they edited it slightly, whatever. If you search for this article, you can't find it anymore. Watch this. Why I Hate August. This is the title of the article. Okay, so I typed in the exact title of the article, and you will not find the article. Okay, it's not here. Okay, so let's type in the author's name, right? Hold on. K. Edward Copeland. See what comes up. There's the man right there. This is the guy. This is the lying pastor who wrote that article. And he's got 26 articles. And if you look at all of them, you will not find Why I Hate August. This is very creepy. And most people, when they saw this, they started messaging me. I got a few emails and I got a few comments. I said, AD, they took the article down. It's no longer there. What a bunch of weasels. And it's actually even more weaselly than that because they did not take the article down. Here it is. If you have the direct link, you can go to it. So the article is still up. You can read it in all its stupidity and all its ridiculous glory. And it's still there, but you can't search it. So what they did was they shadow banned their own article. You can't search the article anymore. You have to have a direct link to it. If you search it, it doesn't appear. If you search the author, it doesn't appear. What kind of a mind? What kind of a mind comes up with a scheme like this? Is this Colin Hansen's doing? This is the editor-in-chief, weirdo Colin, what is his name? Colin Hansen? Yeah, editor-in-chief of the Gospel Coalition. Is this his idea? Was this Copeland's idea to make it so you couldn't search it, but it was still there? Like, what is the purpose of this? Obviously, they don't want people finding it, but they don't feel strongly enough to take it down. So there's some kind of fear of man going on here, some kind of creepiness going on here. These people are the biggest weasels, perhaps in history. I'm probably exaggerating maybe a little bit, but these guys are the epitome of weasels. It is time for all the faithful in Gospel Coalition, if there are any left, any faithful Gospel Coalition members. I'm not so sure that there are, but if there are, it's time to come out of this ridiculously weaselly, slimy, ridiculous propaganda promoting organization. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. God bless.